Salute, General, Iro, Musa, Etiquette. I'm affectionately referred to as General Etiquette, and I've been thinking about the black nation and what our community needs. And we're also, right, we need to talk about education and advocacy for education, because it goes beyond people like myself who happen to be educators and social workers and people who are within the field and circulate around the discipline. What we need are advocates outside of education, right? We need people who are in other disciplines, other principles, other fields to advocate, because we all have been educated at some point. We have all been a part of the process, but the miseducation of the Negro shows how being educated by others is disrupting our systems. We need to teach ourselves the things that we need in order to advance. We can't rely on our government. We can't rely on our overarching systems. And when we do a little bit of further analysis into the ways in which banks and other conglomerates make money, they make money based on the exploitation of the everyday person, right? And it's business. So to some degree, you gotta respect the jukes. You gotta respect the grind. But what we have to do is we have to understand the ways in which these systems work in our community, and we need to instill the right education, right? The black nation, we are the only group of people who don't teach our own, and we see how we suffer as a result. We need to start passing down different information so that we have different options and different choices at different points in our life. For example, self-investing. Right? There are ways to go out and make money, many of which I'm still learning myself. So in no way am I professing to having it all figured out. But what I am saying is that the things that we're doing, the ways that we've been trying, hasn't been the most effective for us. I'm not here to talk about right or wrong. I'm here to talk about what's effective. Right? And once we look at mass incarceration, when we look at rappers being swept up, when we look at a lot of people in our culture, right, being put into what is legal slavery, right? Because once you become imprisoned, right, your choices and your reality becomes vastly different, right? Our community needs different choices. We need different options. Investing is one of the tools that can help us. There's a gentleman named the Wall Street Trapper. He's on YouTube and Instagram. I've been following him. There's a page on YouTube, Instagram called Earn Your Leisure, right? Let's start diving into a lot of the podcasts and content and videos that are teaching us about different ways for financial freedom and financial stability, because we need it in order to start setting the agendas we want in our communities, in order to be serious political contenders, right? In order to shape our education system, we have to be serious contenders at the table. We have to be sitting at the table. We can't expect, right, for the meeting to go well for us without us. Right, let me say that again. We can never expect the proverbial meeting to go well for us without us, right? So we have to put ourselves in positions to start impacting the world a different way, right? But also to give our young people different options. We have to look into other ways of becoming financially stable and free, because those things will help us escape a lot of the prisons and prisms, right, that exist in this matrix that is the life we're living, right? So I definitely wanted to holler at y'all. Shout out y'all. Whatever you're doing, think about how you're reinvesting in the next generation, whatever that looks like, right? And however often that looks like. So shout out to you. If nobody said it today, I'm proud of you. If nobody said it today, I love you. Shout out to all the mothers, all of the women doing their thing, everybody who brought up. Shout out to my mother, my grandmother, my aunts, all of the beautiful women, right, who are mothers, who are bringing people up, who are raising people, who are doing everything that they had to do. This past weekend was for you. Sunday was for you, and I truly, truly hope you enjoyed. And as we look ahead into the future, let us seriously think about how we can give our young people different choices, different options, etc. Salute. General. Iro. Musa. Etiquette.